Hey, yo, welcome to Hip Hop House Society presents the Roundtable episode 94. Throw the foes up 94. Bring you the latest and greatness in hip hop.
That's a good year.
Great year. Bring you the latest and greatest in hip hop news, trends, whatever's going on in the universe, this culture that we all know and love. But of course, I cannot start the episode without mentioning my great co-hosts who are also creatives in their own respect. I got to shout out first and foremost the man still on the run for the Federales, but he's here to give y'all his opinion tonight, and we appreciate him for it. Otep, man, what's good, brother?
How y'all doing?
All right, good to have you in the building, and of course the one and only the man who puts out the most. I had to change up how I do my intro for OB because I might slip up. But the man who puts out all the reviews, listens to all the music. I don't know how he does it. He must not sleep. He must be part vampire. But OB, man, it's good to have you in the building, brother.
What's up? What's up? Happy to be here. Looking forward to today's episode.
Yes, sir. And let's go ahead and get to it. Get right into what we got going on right now. Complex just released his 2026 hip hop media power rankings, and of course we were number one, so
Right, we're about to be. We're around the corner.
we right there on the cusp.
Keep your eyes out. Make sure you share this podcast so we can fucking make the list. Son of a bitch.
I don't even want to be on this motherfucking list, to be honest. But yes, here we go. The most powerful names in hip hop media right now. Number one, DJ Akademiks, followed by Joe Budden, Vlad. We got Jada Kiss at Fat Joe at 4, Charlamagne the God at 5, Fantano at 6, Rory Amal at 7, Kirko. That's an actual person? That's a fucking person?
I think they're just saying it's like putting XXL up there, right? Or does it say most influential people?
It says most powerful names, so I guess that's a name.
Okay, all right.
Old man Ebro at number 9. Boo. What a boo button. Platboy Max at 10, On the Radar 11. So I guess you're right. Y'all got, although it is a person that owns On the Radar. I don't know who the fuck's behind Kirko. I thought it was just some Pakistanis or something. Number 12, Kai Cenat. Number 13, Big Bank. 14, Frazier Tharp. 15, Cameron. No Mace. They ain't put Mace with Cameron. That's kind of messy.
Well, I guess Cam's got his own show too, right? So he gets one step up.
I don't know, man. That seemed kind of messy to me. 16, whoever the fuck these people are, John and Joe something. Who the fuck are them? You know them?
Who?
John Caramanica and Joe Coscarelli.
No, I don't know them at all.
They made those names up.
Them NFR dudes.
Yeah, those are made up. That's fake.
I don't fucking know. Bootleg Kev at 17, Gillian Wallow at 18, Neon at 9. What the
yeah,
Neon?
It's like is he a hip hop influencer? Like, I don't know about that.
I mean, he been streaming with Iggy Azalea for the last 6 years. It feels like. So I guess
he's hitting that, ain't he?
I don't. I'll maybe. I wouldn't.
Every clip I see, he's like trying to blow her off. I thought. Anyway,
yeah, no, it's more like she broke. He's not. And he just like having the large bottomed white woman by his side. It's good for the views. He's getting paid. She's getting sued. It's terrible right now for her.
Not a bad white woman to have by your side, I guess. Nadeska at 20, Nardwar 21, 22, Lauren La Rosa, 23, Trap Lord Ross. Don't he just do baiting ass videos about how people in Chicago killing each other or some shit?
Trap Lord Ross
and LA.
Trap Lord Ross is Akademiks, but as a white man, and I just always have to point that out.
From Europe.
However you feel about Trap Lord Ross, you have to feel the same way about DJ Akademiks, and I can't stand either of them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I actually think, I'm not fuck Trap Lord Ross. Fuck that shit.
Who else we got? Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp ain't fucking hip hop. Who the fuck put this lip? Who the fuck put this? Nori at 25, Jim Jones at 26, The Art of Dialogue at 27. They should probably be fucking higher. Kid Miro at 28, Arshawn Jawad 29, DJ Head and Gina Views 30. I can respect that. Underground Sound at 31. Elliot Wilson with his hairline going back at 32. Alphonse Pierre. What? I'm gonna have to reach back out to some people we used to have on this platform just to bash that.
I was gonna say, isn't that the what the fuck? What's that review?
That's the pitchfork guy that gave like
exactly
Ice 8 or some
the
shit.
Notorious, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Jesus.
Alphonse Pierre. Dante at 34 and 35, Rob Markman. That's disrespectful as put fucking Rob Markman behind Alphonse fucking Pierre and Neon, and he was happy too.
Yeah.
I'd be fucking pissed. Nigga, what? If this is if this is just a list thrown together, I understand. If this is like a real ranking.
Yeah, it definitely is. That's a clickbait ass list for sure.
Clickbait like a motherfucker. But we got it up here, so let's dissect this. I guess the first question: the streamers and commentators like Kai Cenat N3on outranking legendary journalists and DJs mean we've officially entered the era where clout and viral engagement are more powerful than musical expertise and gatekeeping, the mythological gatekeeping that we hear about but never fucking happens. What do y'all think about this list and the construction of it?
I don't. A lot of these names are not hip hop media. They just black.
Some ain't even that, bro.
Like Kai Cenat, that's not hip hop media. N3on, that is not hip hop media. He's not black either. But it's like that's not hip hop media. Having rappers like streaming on your yacht or on some rented boat or something, that's not hip hop media. That's streaming with a special guest. What else am I looking? These names, Joe Cucavelli and Jack Kaepernick and whatever the fuck, like this. That's not real.
We got to look those up.
Who even are these people? Like you talking about most influential.
Somebody looked at it. We need a fucking fact check.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check it out.
Whoever needs a job, let me know. If you're in the chat and you need something to do, I can't pay you, but I will appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know who the fuck them people are.
It reminds me of like that one Family Guy back in the day. There used to be this name that would pop up in the credit scene, the name didn't look fucking real. And it just reminds me of that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been in that era of like clout over music knowledge, unfortunately, for a minute. So the list isn't surprising at all. But yeah, it's unfortunate that we're in that.
But we can't even blame this on clout though, because who the hell are these people?
Yeah. I feel like I found one guy right here. He talked to. Oh, is these the guys that talked to Jack Harlow and had him say
he's blacker?
That he was more blacker. Yeah, that he was blacker. That's who they are. That is who they are. So you make you're 16 on the list off of the one.
That's their only like shining interview light. So Jack Harlow should be there, not them.
Yeah.
That's the fuck? 2 names, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
But yeah, no, Complex has never really been like a good source of anything.
Yeah.
Like if I want to see somebody waste some money on sneakers, Complex got me. But as far as like music reviews and stuff, like that's not Complex's job, and it hasn't been for quite a long time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the point. I think it was some clickbait, like DJ Akademiks being number one, Livingston being number one is diabolical to me.
Yeah,
he sits in his basement, he drinks Hennessy, and he gossips, bro. He doesn't even like leave to do interviews. At least a lot of these other people, they leave, they go do interviews, they do something hip hop related. He fucking like glazes Drake and fucking does other, you know what I mean? Like just sits in his basement. He literally just sits in his fucking basement, dog. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't even like Aiden Ross. He might be more official on that list than fucking Akademiks. At least he leaves his fucking house. You know what I mean?
Right, but at least Aiden Ross is like, breaking artists' mixtapes, and he's like, promoting these artists' albums and stuff by having them come on stream and rap and stuff like that. A lot of these other guys, they're not doing that. And I mean, I guess I hate that Aiden Ross is technically hip hop media, but like that's like the baseline.
Yeah. At least the majority of what you can do is related to something. At least you talk to, at least you have hip hop people around you. Or what the fuck does talk to Whack 100 and gossip, bro? Come on, number one in all of the world, the whole wide world. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Who put this list together?
Yeah.
I don't take too much
I don't
stock.
see how he's bigger than like Fat Joe and Jadakiss in the hip hop like speak. You know what I mean? We're getting clips from that show. They're talking to artists all the time, breaking songs and listening. You know what I mean? Like like you said, number one is crazy.
In the whole wide
I didn't see Math Hoffa. What's his name? Math Hoffa. I didn't see him on there nowhere.
I don't think I'm mad about that though.
Like I don't like.
Yeah, but
about Buddy, but
I've
at
seen
the
his
same
name
time,
enough that
a
At
lot
least
of
he's hip
clips
hop.
I see
He
that are
rap.
hip hop.
He's a battle guy. Yeah, Matt Hoffa is legit. I give him his props. You feel me?
Him in that barbershop, I see a lot of hip hop clips from there.
Yeah.
Him talking to hip, I gotta give him that.
Yeah, definitely. I'll play this video real quick from Rob Markman.
All right, so yesterday Complex released their hip hop media power ranking list. It's a top 35 list of journalists, personalities, podcasters, streamers, and hip hop accounts. In my opinion, what it shows is how vast and undefined the hip hop media landscape is. There's ex-rappers like Jim Jones and ex-athletes like Shannon Sharp competing with streamers like N3on and guys like Trap Lord Ross who compete with a writer like Alphonse Pierre. It's a lot and it isn't apples to apples. But congratulations, because I made the list for the first time at number 35. Shout out to the community for the support, Complex, my team at Genius for sure. Now, maybe I'm biased. I think I should have been rated higher than number 35, but it's all good, man. The community held me down, and the community voting, y'all actually had me ranked at number 3. Y'all show mad love, and I appreciate it. Now, on the actual list, Charlamagne the God is ranked at number 5. Should have been number 1 to me. I mean, with the Breakfast Club, Brilliant Idiots, Black Effect. I mean, he signed a $200 million deal with iHeart. We all saw him in Forbes. He's putting out books, and he has smoke with the president of the United States. I mean, the president tweeted about him, like by name, called him out. Pretty powerful, but those are just my thoughts. Joe and Jada are number 4. DJ Vlad is at number 3. Joe Budden is at number 2. Akademiks is at number 1. Now, it's pretty dope to see Frazier Tharp on the list at number 14. We also saw Bootleg Cab at number 17. We saw Nadeska at 20. Lauren LaRosa at number 22. DJ Head and Gina Views at number 30. Mero at 28. Ebro at 9. Now, I was disappointed that Wayno didn't make the list. I really feel like Wayno should have made the list. The work he's putting in is amazing. But those are just my thoughts. So y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comments, all right?
I didn't like this video, dog. What do y'all think about his thoughts on it?
I mean, it's his opinion, I guess. To each their own, really. I didn't too much care for like his choices and like who he would like to see on there, because why they need to be there.
Yeah, I agree. Wayno, I would like to see Wayno on there. I think this is a case of like, oh, I'm grateful to be on this list. Like, bro, you're a legit journalist, my G. Like, you should be one of the ones like calling out some of this shit, you know, rather than being like, oh, I'm just happy I'm on Complex's list, bro. Like, you probably more legit than Complex, Markman. You know what I mean? Like, I just hated the way he framed it. Like, oh, well, you know, this says a lot about the global diaspora. Trap Lord Ross is a powerful name in hip hop, bro. That's not a good thing. I'm not feeling that, bro. DJ Vlad, I'm not feeling that, dog. I would have liked to see more like, what the fuck is this bullshit? You know what I mean? I feel a lot of the media journalists kind of just like glazed over just because they got put on the list, or maybe they know somebody and cool with somebody on the list. So, it's cool list. I want to see more like this some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like everybody else that was like actually a fan or who actually the consumers of the media was kind of like, what the fuck is this? I don't know. I don't know a single person that watches Akademiks stream beginning to end. I probably wouldn't even be friends with you no more, to be honest with you, if you see no drunk fat motherfucker sitting ranting in his basement. But I don't know, not one. You know, maybe that's my age showing us. Do y'all know anybody that consumes DJ Akademiks stream? You know what I mean?
I have to say yes, because I work with teenagers. So like, yeah. But solely because I work with teenagers.
That's it. I can't. You catch a kid watching Akademiks. What are you doing with your life? You need to watch the Everest commercial, bro. What are you doing with your life? What are you sitting there watching Akademiks drunk? Nah, I'm not feeling that, dog.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody that watches an Akademiks stream, and I haven't seen, definitely not a stream. I haven't even seen an Akademiks video in probably 8 years, I would say, something like that, So, and then as far as Rob, it's like this is kind of what you would expect from him. Not, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but like he's a nice guy. He's not gonna suddenly start like shitting on Complex and stuff like that. I'm sure they've like probably worked together. I don't know, maybe not, but this is like I can't think of any time where Rob Markman's really like went off on somebody. I'm sure it's happened like once, but this is again not in a rude way. This is the kind of response I'd expect, and I get it from people too, to a degree. Like it would be hard to be just like, thanks for this, and also fuck you. You know what I mean? Like a little bit, but it would be nice to see some people that are more established, like Rob, be able to speak up like that and say, like, yeah, what the fuck how is Trap Lore Ross 10, 12 spots ahead of me? That's crazy. You know what I mean?
All right, minimum question: how you put together this list? I haven't heard. Like, how did you what was the metrics? What was the criteria? Was there a vote? Who voted? Like, what was it? Did you go by views? Did you rank views and streams on like, how did you come about this? There was no questioning of anything. It's just like, hey, 32. Hey, like, I want to know what makes me 32. Yeah, it's over like 27.
The fact they picked 35 people, right? It's just like, that's a weird number for a list to be. Like, it kind of felt like, if you look at it, like the last 10 are like the more legit names, where they're like, well, what if we just make it 35 and we kind of get some extra good, because otherwise we're going to make it kind of clickbaity and bullshitty with like Neon and you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I think that's the criteria, is how many clicks can we get? how much shit can we stir without losing all of our credibility, but definitely willing to lose, a big chunk because we never care.
Yeah. I would definitely want to know my criteria. It's almost like you take like a college course or something, and it's just like, okay, out of the 50 kids in the class, you are number 3, but we're not going to reveal any of the test scores to you. We're not going to tell you how the fuck we graded your thesis. We're not going to tell, but you're number 3 in the class. You're just gonna be like, oh, yay, I'm number 3. Or you're going to be like, yo, how the fuck you come about that? You know what I mean? Like, you're probably going to ask some questions. That's just me. But yeah. Any last thoughts on that, or do you think it's anybody outside of Wayno? Right here and speak about Wayno is missing. Do you think anybody should have got the flowers and wasn't, as far as this list goes, or even your own personal, who you listen to as far as hip hop media?
I don't really know too many people. I don't keep up with shit like that too much. I mean, I think but if anything, I'd have cut this list down and just like chopped out. Like I said, I made it 20.
This list has a lot of filler in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Gristle ass list. On the radar spotlights many artists. Yeah, they do. On the radar, I think should have been higher, definitely higher than fucking DJ fucking Livingston. Let me stop saying DJ. Jack Harlow was
higher than Black Boy Max is higher. That's crazy to me.
Even Platboy Max, he does have artists on. He had Will Smith up there freestyling for some fucking reason and shit like that. I give Platboy Max his props, bro. Livingston, number 1. Livingston. All right.
And to me, it's funny because it's like anybody whose name I don't 100% know, or if I'm even questioning them, it's like, should they be on there then? Like, you should be making like enough waves that it's like clear who you are, right?
Right, correct. And like maybe the inclusion of somebody like Shannon Sharp kind of even says to me like this is more just like who's popular list. If you're kind of black or you're hip hop related, I ain't even say hip hop related. Shannon Sharp probably don't even fucking listen to hip. He probably listen to like some old Tupac and some Ice Cube or some shit. He probably listen to country after today. It's country boy. So it's just like if you're black and in media, we're gonna throw you on the fuck. I'm surprised Cam Newton ain't pop up on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh shit, they just didn't think about it.
Yeah,
I think they just forgot.
Yeah,
because they make the same show.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same show. Except one of them was a quarterback and the other one was a linebacker.
Yeah,
it's the same
one guy's
show.
Wearing a hat and one guy's not. You know what I mean?
Somebody got a bunch of out of wedlock children, and one don't. That's about it. That's the only difference. Any last thoughts on this topic? All right, let's go to the next joint. We got Blue Dot Fever. We're seeing seating charts for huge names like Post Malone and Meghan Trainor, looking like a sea of unsold blue seats. Let's pull up the video that accompanies this. He speaks about Blue Dot Fever. The price is too high. All right.
There's this thing that's going on in the music industry, and it's called Blue Dot Fever. At least that's what we're calling it. It's when you go on Ticketmaster and you see that sea of blue dots. Those are all those unsold seats in a stadium that your favorite artist didn't sell out. Well, Post Malone has paused his current tour. Sources say it's Blue Dot Fever. He says it's because he's making some new music that's not ready yet. Meghan Trainor pulled the plug on her tour. Sources said it was Blue Dot Fever, but she said she wants to spend more time with her family. The Pussycat Dolls canceled their tour today, although they admitted to coming down with the dreaded disease, basically saying they took a hard look at things and it wasn't going to work out. Guess you could also call it cat scratch fever. You can subscribe to the Page Six Hollywood newsletter for more. There's this thing that's going.
There you have it, Blue Dot Fever. We're seeing a lot of artists cancel tours for other reasons a lot of the time. Everybody, but you see Carrie tweeted that everybody's broke, but then you look at Harry Styles or Bad Bunny, is still selling out in seconds. So is the concert industry actually drying up because of corporate greed, or are we just witnessing the great filter where fans are finally refusing to pay rent money to see an artist who isn't a 10 out of 10 must see? What do y'all think? Is this economy driven? Is the music not that good from these artists? Is the nostalgia acts not selling like they used to? What do y'all think?
It's a recession indicator. It's a little bit of both, because nobody going to see Meghan Trainor. Like no one's going out their way to go see Meghan Trainor. I'll go out my way to turn that shit off, but to go hear it, no. Like nobody finna pay $100 for parking and stand in line for 3 hours to go see Meghan fucking Trainor. Like nobody's doing that. Post Malone, he has a fan base, so that does surprise me. I ain't gonna lie. I am surprised that Post Malone has Blue Dot Fever, but at the same time, like he needs to figure out who he is as an artist.
It's like, when all your fans drive big ass trucks that cost a bunch of money to fill in gas, you know what I mean? Sorry, they can't come see you.
Yeah, he making working man
come
music
crying
now.
to me.
He make working man music now for blue collar construction workers and shit. You in the country lane.
Yeah,
they at work. They're not going to concerts unless they help him build the stadium or something. But those guys are not calling off today to go see Post Malone. Like that's your fan base now.
Yeah,
I swear he's gonna come switch up and try to do some rap shit again.
Oh, for sure.
Him and Jelly Roll are about to do like a duos album where they're rapping again.
I don't understand how that hasn't happened yet.
People better not fucking buy it. I'm gonna be so angry. I'm pointing at the camera right now. Don't fucking buy that shit.
Don't buy it.
And you know what's crazy? Jelly Roll used to be like a laugh. Like when you would hear somebody listen to Jelly Roll, you would laugh at them.
I still do, but yeah.
But here recently, it's like, no, Jelly Roll got famous as hell out of nowhere, and everybody listens to that man. And it's like, no, I remember I was there. Or when we didn't like a rapper, we would compare them to Jelly Roll, or we would call somebody fat and call them Jelly Roll. Like,
I don't know. His shit was when he was with Tech Nine or around them cats. His old shit with a little white. Some of that shit was all right when he was doing hooks and shit.
No, see that whole lane, that's just the Tech Nine lane of of black guys who do white alternative shit. I'm trying not to. No, I couldn't get into it.
Don't you listen to fucking Peggy, fucking JPEG Mafia, dog? Ain't that shit?
I like Thug Tears, but I can't listen to that man's albums all the way through.
Pink Seafood, that's not you, dog.
I like Pink Seafood. That's different. That's not even the same production.
Pink Seafood, dog. But yeah, I think fucking Post Malone. The problem is I don't think he's fully embraced by the country. I don't think the country folks like Jelly Roll was fully embraced by country. I don't think Post Malone is there yet. Not to mention all of your hits, all of your back catalog is shit that they don't like, right? So you're in a conundrum of doing your new shit, which is country, and then you're at the show, you got to fill a fucking hour slot, and most of your hits are fucking trap beats. You feel me? Featuring Quavo and shit. Like, what can you do with that? Can you headline a tour when most of your hits go to a different demographic of people, right? Where you're gonna have a mixture of the country folks and fucking trap people. Like, he's just in a conundrum right now. He would have to put out like 3 more country albums to even have a set where he can fill up a whole country set. You feel me? So
maybe you should just retire.
It's like, yeah, it's a weird spot for him, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, how would you, if I was his like manager, if I was in charge of his tour right now, how could I fill those seats? And I'm thinking, like, shit, Big X the plug. They put him on the tour. Then it's like, well, shit, like, is this a rap thing, or like, what kind of concert is he throwing?
He would have to do a Post Malone and Friends shit. He had to bring out
That's
like
what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
and fucking. Now you're splitting your money fucking 5-6 more ways though, you know. So,
but you're not in a position to where you can sell out these like venues. You need to figure that out.
Yeah, they should have like.
Because Sexy Red selling out venues.
Really?
Like, it's people out here that like, who I feel like his fan base is very big and they're not buying tickets. So it's like, why though? Because there are other people who have fan bases that are like less fanatical, but they're buying tickets though.
Yeah, I mean, like Cardi B just finished a tour that was pretty popular, if I'm not mistaken. You know, so it's not like everybody's all across the board, and those tickets were expensive. I looked into that for my wife, and yeah, that shit was not cheap.
Then you got like Rolling Louds coming up. A lot of people are canceling that.
Yeah,
I don't think like those, but Cardi has like a rabid fan base, you know.
Yeah, no, she's different, you know.
I don't think Post Malone has a rabid, and there's no posties running around, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's no Swiftie version of.
A long time ago, I knew a guy that listed off his top 5 rappers. They were all white guys, which I noticed and told him. But Post Malone was in there, so I'm just saying. I think there's a couple posties out there.
They got posties.
For better or worse, yeah. I thought there was more, but apparently there's not that many. So, not enough to sell a tour out.
Yeah, no, like once you turn 25, like that shit's over with. You're not trying to hear that man that much.
No fucking posties, dog. I feel unless you're a big name like Bad Bunny style, etc., most of the smaller acts will do intimate shows or be part of festivals. I think that's kind of a great point, because stop trying to fill up fucking arenas, dog. A lot of people trying to do like arena tours, and it's like there are smaller venues, dog. It's even a venue like between like club and arena. There's like smaller fucking stadiums. You know what I mean? The places where they play arena football. You know what I mean?
Auditoriums.
Yeah, auditoriums. Fill them up, bro. $20 a pop, $30 a pop. Get your bread.
Y'all ain't going to colleges no more. Y'all ain't sliding,
right.
You know, y'all ain't getting rented out by the sororities and the frat guys ain't pulling. Come on now, y'all got to figure this out.
Build it back up. Take what you can get out there, you know.
The real money's in Vegas residencies for artists, but even Vegas is certain in this economy. I digress. Yeah, and you have to be a certain name to like get a Vegas residency. Like J-Lo has a fucking Vegas residency. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be almost like a multi-talented star. Like, you have to be able to do everything because you got to entertain a whole show. You know, even people saying 50 Cent was whack. You know what I mean? 50 had like a residency for a little while, and it was like, this shit is whack because it's just this for an hour. Put your hands up.
Does that.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
It's just 50 Cent. They know it's got to be Cirque du Soleil. Like, when people in Vegas want a certain type of show.
Yeah. It's only so many times you can do In the Club in the remixes of In the Club before people might get fucking bored.
Man, I love that song, and I got one time and I'm done.
All the soccer moms fucking bopping. Do we see it turning around? Do y'all think the days of like these big arena tours, given everything, the climate, and we got summertime coming, this is actually supposed to be like festival season, big tour season. I'm not sure what the Rolling Loud numbers is going to look like, particularly since NBA YoungBoy pulled out, who's probably the biggest act in that fucking thing. But do we see this study on the downswing? I don't think this economy coming up no time soon. It's the days of like the stadium tour. Y'all think that's a wrap? You feel me?
No, I feel like there will be new artists, or like artists will come back and they'll have something. We just in like kind of like a dead zone right now, like music wise. That's all. But Ticketmaster did just get sued, and then there was something in place to where you can't price gouge tickets anymore. So ticket prices are about to go down. The monopoly of like Ticketmaster is done, so we will see prices drop. So concerts might in some way, be reinvigorated because they don't cost a mortgage no more.
Which is, I mean, what an artist needs to do if they want to tour anyway. Clearly, I mean, the choice right now is get no money, cancel the whole tour, or you,
Right.
refocus, realize what your actual fan base size is.
And
I
then
really
you also-
respect. No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You're right.
I was about to say, I just respect when an artist sees and knows their size, right? Like the last time I went to a Boldy James show, it was a pretty small venue. It was a nice, intimate venue. I don't know if it like sold out or didn't sell out, but I respect that it was like he wasn't trying to push and be like, I'm going to perform at Red Rocks and it's half full or something. It's like fill what you can fill, get your money, and go back home. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Avoid the embarrassment of having to cancel because not enough people are buying. Now you got to make up. Man, my grandma got swine flu and shit, man. I got to cancel the tour, my mental health. That's embarrassing, dog.
It's it's a financial admission too, because a lot of these people can't afford the venues they trying to sell. That's why the tickets are so high. Like that's a part of the story that we don't talk about either. How much it costs to go sell a stadium out.
Yeah, you gotta get your money back. That's why they need so many pre-sales. They're not gonna take an L on that, bro.
It's like, no, now you got to pay the sound guys. You got to pay, you got to pay the stage hands. Everybody who sets this stuff up. Insurance is crazy nowadays because everybody's on pills. It just like
security.
Security. Yeah, it's a lot that goes into putting on a concert, and that's why these tickets are $1,000 a pop. And if they can't sell a certain amount of tickets, it's like, well, shit, we can't pay these guys to get our stuff off the bus if you're not paying these ticket prices. So it's like, the economy's messed up, and until the economy gets right, this might be over.
Dog,
or people need to put out better music.
I just paid $5.18 for a gallon of gas, dog.
Micromade music is not gonna get me out the house.
I just paid $5.18 for a gallon of gas, brother. Nah, I'm not driving to no fucking concert if it's not worth it. And a lot of shit about to get real, dog. So I think the music gonna be entertainment's gonna be the first thing to take a hit, bro.
Always.
Well, and I mean, sorry.
No, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say, because even on another end, like for me, right? Like if my friends aren't gonna go, then I'm not gonna go solo, right? And especially if the prices are high, it's gonna be even harder to convince them to go sometimes. So then again, now you're missing out on 3 tickets per thing because one guy doesn't want to go or blah blah blah. It's just like it's the domino effect of that too is not even being thought of a little bit.
Yeah, facts.
That's true, because the thought of you on my line trying to get me to spend like $600 to go see a Post Malone concert.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like Puerto Rico price. You probably fucking fly to Puerto Rico. There's like Puerto Rico or go to fucking Post Malone show. That's a hard choice, huh?
Because it ain't even about just the money. I have to factor in like the stress that come with going to see this concert.
Oh yeah.
And if you ain't worth all that, I'm not going.
Especially if it's like a super grimy artist on the bills. It's like, oh man, you might have to flee that motherfucker. You might get some shit in the parking lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Certain shows you go to is like, man, do I really want to deal with the crowd that's gonna come with this motherfucker? Like,
so now that was a $300 cover charge, basically, because I gotta leave early so I can avoid the bullshit that's about to come when this guy plays that one song. Where every rapper has that song where they're like, you know what? Oh shit, my bad. You know what? Throw your set in the air. Where you from? Find your ops and scream in his face right now.
Well, and then I gotta pay all that money and come in and buy merch, right? At the Earl sweatshirt when they did the Denzel Earl Freddie Gibbs show, Earl's t-shirt was $80.
Shit.
You know what I mean? So like, so in a solo show, I'm paying how much to get in, and then I gotta, if I want a shirt, it's another $80. If I want a drink, that's another 20. Like you got, it's just like holy
The
shit.
upcharge, bro. The fucking $80 for what the fuck is it's Egyptian cotton? The fuck is $80? That's crazy, dog.
No, it's Earl's actual sweatshirt. That's what it is.
I want that.
It did have his sweat in it. That's true.
Sounds terrible. Any last thoughts on that shit?
We were responding to hip hop. That's all. The economy messed up, and I mean it's not even hip hop. The economy's down right now, and no one's really trying to. Concert culture needs to change. That might have a lot to do with that too.
Facts. Be more entertaining, bro. Too. Put on an actual great show. Like if I'm paying that much, you want to charge these prices, I need the triple threat show, bro. Don't give me no half-ass shit. All right, let's pull this up right here. Dame Dash, man. I think he's just getting old and hating, but Dame, in the music industry, is it possible to reach Jay-Z level of wealth without being cunning or making a compromise, as Dame alludes to? So let's play the video to find out what Dame is talking about when he's talking about cunning shit.
Kanye destroys Jay. Kanye destroys Jay. It's not even the same class. You know what I mean? As far as artistry goes and being creative and all the verticals that are stimulated and the people, no one wants to dress like Jay can't do a clothing line. Kanye has a movement, he's unstoppable. Like Kanye don't need nobody to fill an arena. Homeboy needs friends. This thing just stands up there and he don't even have to rap. He just does listening sessions in a stadium. Kanye is different and he's bipolar. You know what I mean? He's pause. He's pure art. The world should be so grateful for Kanye's presence because he keeps things so interesting. The world would be so boring without Kanye. It's like Van Gogh. Like any minute he could cut his ear off while he's painting, but it's always art. Kanye is an artist. Jay's not an artist. Jay's a comic. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Allegedly. I would say Jay's just more of he's cunning. And he doesn't mind playing with the devil.
What you mean by cunning?
He's cunning. Like, he'll make you believe that you're his brother and he really hates you. That's cunning to me. He knows how to smile when he's mad. He knows how to laugh when something's not funny. He plays his position very well, and they pay him well for it. He doesn't make them scared.
There you have it. I think that's enough. I don't play too much. That's about 2 minutes. But cunning, you heard the definition of cunning, how Dame Dash defines it as it relates to Jay-Z. What do y'all think about his assessment of that? Does that sound accurate as far as the businessman cutthroat type of Jay? Is he really, because he has said himself, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman, right? Is he less of an artist than a Kanye? It's a lot of things to dissect in that little 2 minutes, but what do y'all think initially?
No, I mean, I don't think he's less of an artist than Kanye. If anything, Dame understands and knows that, like, to a degree, you got to play the game, right? And Jay's just the best at playing the game. It's funny to hear him say, like, Jay plays with evil or the devil or whatever he said, but then is bigging up Kanye. It's like Kanye does the same stuff in just a different way that's more chaotic or whatever, but Kanye is definitely playing with that same shit as far as like tactics and moves he does and thinks up to get popularity and to get eyes on himself.
Yeah, facts. Hotel,
I think that like Jay-Z, as far as his artistry, he goes the safe route. He's like, I don't know, like Jay-Z is more of like BMI, where he's like a corporate rap guy, and then you've got Kanye, who's more of like I would say like a CSAC type of dude where he's way more independent. He's chaotic. He gonna do whatever he wants. Everything kind of belong to him. And if you don't know what BMI and CSAC and all ASCAP things like that, those are royalty collecting agencies. And you kind of choose which one when you're an artist, which one you want to represent you to collect your money from the art that you put out.
Okay.
So yeah, no, Kanye, he's chaotic. He's gonna do what he wants. It's just what form of artistry, what path of artistry. I feel like Kanye's way more multifaceted. I don't think there's anything Jay-Z can do that Kanye can't, but there's a lot Kanye can do that Jay-Z cannot. So in that sense, I would say Kanye is more of an artist, but it's not like a landslide. Like they both have their Jay-Z's business acumen way outranks Kanye's.
Sure.
Jay-Z would have never lost that Adidas deal with that nonsense that Kanye had going on. It's a lot of shit. Kanye would be way bigger than what he is if he had Jay-Z's business acumen. When you are only carried by name and by talent, all of that can be taken away from you when you make a bad business move. And we saw that with Kanye. Jay-Z would have never made that business move. Even if he felt that way about anything, he had never make that business move. He had never fuck up his money. Kanye will fuck up the money right here today and again tomorrow. He don't care.
Yeah, I think, and honestly, man, I when he hit that cunning part and he was talking about the brother betraying your brother, and to me, it's like, oh, that's a hurt old man, dog. That sounded like some hurt shit to me. You know what I'm saying? It was like you would never say he's your brother and then do this, and it's like, I see what this is. Halfway through this, I seen what it was. Because if the situation was probably reversed and he still was talking to Jay and Jay was still talking to him and they would still do a business, he wouldn't say none of this shit. I don't think he would have said none of this shit would have came out of his mouth. So to me, even if something is true, the fact that you're kind of hurt and you projecting and you're exasperating, making it worse, I can't really take that serious. It's coming from a hurt place. It's not coming from a place of love or anything. And we all know that Kanye through everything kind of stayed a little bit more loyal. He made that Big Brother song trying to like bring the Rock back together. He's made several references after Rock broke up to going and missing that level of brotherhood and stuff like that. So I think that's why he's bigging up Kanye. I don't think Dame wouldn't even put Kanye out, dog. Like if we go back to the documentary that Kanye put out, Dame wasn't fucking with Kanye. He looked at him as an in-house producer. He wouldn't listen to his shit. He wouldn't put out his shit. He had to promote his own first album by himself for Dame to even take him serious. So to hear that come out of his mouth is like, bro, you didn't even fucking believe in Kanye, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You was the last person to believe in Kanye, right? So to me, that's just coming from a place of hurt, man. And Dame's getting old. He's broke. You feel me? He's not on those jets no more, dancing with the bottles of champagne. He's just the old guy with the fucked up teeth now, that goes on podcasts and talk about bossing up. You know what I mean? Like he's a shell of himself, bro. Let's be honest. So I just think that's coming from a place of hurt. I think if he was still on top, you wouldn't hear none of this shit like this,
Yeah, because I mean the funny thing is, especially like for Jay, is like I think everything Hotep said was correct. And I also think that Jay has still kept it like authentic to himself. As in, like, I think that he's always been all about the money. He's always been like, you know what I mean? Like this shit ain't new. This is how he is. This is what he thinks. This is how he feels. He's not like, I don't really think Jay is bending himself to get money. I think he's getting money, period. And I also think that adds to Dame's frustration.
I think Dame looked at that friendship and there came to a point where being connected to Dame and his chaotic business nature where it was within Jay-Z's best interest to get away from Buddy. And as Dame got older, he can see that. And it hurt to know that, hey, my man's had to get the hell away from me so he could be a billionaire. That's really what it is. Like, yeah.
Which is why he likes Kanye, right? Because he got a bunch of money and kind of got to be more chaotic than Dame.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got the artistic side that Dame doesn't have.
and that's kind of his downfall too. Like Dame, I don't see any indication that Dame is this great businessman that he thinks himself to be, right? And I wasn't in those Rockefeller rooms or whatever, but it's like how much of that success was tied to Jay. Like Jay might have been headed to the stratosphere regardless. And you happened to top a board when he needed that help, when he needed that ear. Nobody believed in him, right? So sometimes you get fucking lucky in business, bro. Any businessman will tell you, right? It's people that are great business, also people that are fucking lucky, dog. And it's very possible that Dame could have got fucking lucky. You attached yourself to the right person at the right time, and you climbed up, because you haven't done shit of note since then. Everything you've done since then has failed, right? Every rapper you've tried to big up or promote, you know what I'm saying? Mook is still doing battles. He detached from you. Anything you tried to do afterwards has fucking failed. All the stations you tried to put on, any of that shit, all of it has failed, bro. So to me, if a great businessman, you fall off and you come back up, I haven't seen any capabilities that he can come back up. So maybe he's not this great businessman that he thinks he is, and he needs to kind of look in the mirror at a certain point.
Yeah. He keeps trying to say, I built this. But when we see, like, all right, cool, when it's time for you to build something on your own, we not seeing the results, my guy. So I have to question, did you inflate that in your own head?
Yeah. Or maybe you need to learn. Maybe you need to actually sit, instead of you just saying, oh, because he goes on to talk about how Harvey Weinstein was goofy and that was a little dude and all these other people. He always talks like, oh, this dude is, I didn't listen to fucking Leon Cohen. Leon Cohen still is a fucking billionaire, dog. He's still getting bread. You feel me? So it's like, maybe you should have understudied. Maybe you should humble yourself and maybe learn from some of these people to stay on top, you know?
I love those guys that go against the grain, and that's their whole personality, and they ain't got shit to show for it. Like, it's the best.
I'm a boss, though. I'm a boss of nothing. But then he goes on to talk about like the reasonable doubt. He says that it's basically in that video that it's not as great as they make it out to be. It went gold or some shit. How do y'all feel about reasonable doubt? Because I got my thoughts about it. How do y'all feel about its cultural impact?
I mean, I love it as an album. It's not like, I don't think it's my top J album, but it's in the top 3 for sure. Some days that might be the top one, to be fair. It's got some of my favorite songs on it, definitely. Cultural impact, I mean, depends on what you mean. Like at the time, I was too young, so I couldn't tell you. Right now, I don't know. It's weird because I like came back into this internet era and like people were not into Jay-Z like they were when I left it. It felt like so. I don't know.
See, as far as cultural impact goes, I'm biased because my mom's homegirl, who I had a crush on growing up, she used to bang that Reasonable Doubt. So in my small world, the son was listening to that song, to that album, to those songs and reciting them. So it's like, I probably got into Jay-Z because I liked her, thought she was cute. So culturally, then like, yeah, Reasonable Doubt had impact. It impacted my life.
I bet it did.
That was my first love.
Well, I think it's somebody who was around. What was it? What, that came out like 96 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear Reasonable Doubt that much. I didn't hear where I come from, Chicago. I didn't hear Reasonable Doubt being like this great of a. Granted, like most of my family was Tupac people. They listened to Pac. I heard that blasting all day and shit. But I don't know, man. I never was a big like. I liked fucking all the volume. I liked volume 1 and 2 more than I liked fucking Reasonable. I never liked Reasonable Doubt to that extent, dog. So I don't get the the hoopla about it. Personally,
see, and I'm on the other end where I'm kind of not as into the volumes that much. Like, I could almost go Reasonable Doubt. Not talking Stove. Reasonable Doubt right up to Blueprint.
Insane
honestly.
Freudian slip.
I know, right? I know.
But yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't think the youngins, if you go to, not that I carry much stock in those of 30 and less age, but it's like I don't really hear them bigging up. Like you will hear probably Lauryn Hill, you know what I'm saying, joint be number 1 rather than Reasonable Doubt. dog. So I don't know. I think it is an overhyped album to me. That's just my personal opinion. Y'all can. It's me. D-Web said it. Y'all come and cuss me out. Shit, say I don't know hip hop or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But
I ain't mad at it. I feel that same way about the Black album, so I can't be mad at it.
Oh man, and those are both in my top 3 for sure. So
sorry.
Yeah. Can somebody want to pop in and say they hate the Blueprint just so that we can get a trifecta? My top 3 being hated.
Nobody hates the Blueprint now. Don't be silly now.
All right.
Blueprint 3 was amazing.
All right, that's a different discussion that we'll have to have.
No, that's the best one. That's the best one,
God.
OB.
Clip that so I can edit that out. Clip that.
Oh man.
But anyway, man, any last thoughts on that joint? All right, man, let's crash dummy it up, bro.
Hey, Dad.
All right, to this week's crash dummy. I believe her name is Mila Adams. She recently tried to bring charges upon Stefan Diggs, which I have my thoughts about Stefan itself. But in this instance, I believe he was wrongly accused by a clout chaser. She basically said the man strangled her, didn't pay her money that because she was his personal chef, whipping up burnt hot dogs and fucking ramen noodles and shit. But his personal chef, quote unquote, that didn't get paid and got strangled and choked bound. But this is what she was doing on the day she supposedly got strangled and choked. She was busting out the motherfucking Reebok. Looks like her life was greatly threatened. But I do see what Stefan Diggs saw back there. So, and then Exhibit B, we'll pull up.
Do you know if Miss Adams cooked dinner that night?
It was like a hot dog. It was like and there was like mustard on it, but it was like left on the counter and it was like dried up. And then in the room, it was like dried up. So there was like 2 that were made.
Where did she do
them barbecue hot dogs?
And it turned out, Miss Adams, you had gotten paid for 2 of the 3 weeks that you said you hadn't gotten paid for, right?
This is missing a whole lot of stuff.
The yes or no question.
I can't answer your question correctly without the proper evidence.
And you write to Sonny, hey, so I looked over my transfers, payment history, and they sent payments 11/7 and 11/21.
Well, there you have it. She lied about getting paid. She lied about being a chef, it looks like, because hot dog ain't gonna get it. It seemed like she lied about being strangled, upon which Mr. Stefan Diggs was acquitted. However, I do not, leave him blameless. This is a situation of you gotta have some self-control, brother. You gotta have some self-control. I believe the man had like 5 kids in the past motherfucking 3 years, dog. That's a lot of child support. And this is one of your other fumbles. Okay, when you hire a quote-unquote chef that you happen to be knocking down on the regular on the side, you hire your side piece. This is the type of shit that happens. However, we definitely are placing the blame this week on this woman who's blatantly chasing a check. And this is the risk you run when you lack self-control and accountability. And I'm gonna pull up a quick video in closing because I think this lady's gonna say it better than I can say it about the whole situation.
So what happened this week with Stefan Diggs really pisses me off. And I did not expect to get this invested. I'll be honest. I got obsessed. I got locked into this trial. And what happened to him is a really big issue in the justice system. And I'm not even remotely exaggerating, because in this case, Mila Adams, who accused him of assault, heinous things, came into that courtroom with 0 evidence. And I mean 0. I watched every single second. If there was a camera on in that courtroom, I was watching it. And she had absolutely nothing. This man lost endorsements. He's not on an NFL team right now. I can't imagine what's going on in his private life. And she took him to court for what? Because she wanted a payday? Because she was mad that he wasn't sleeping with her anymore? I don't know what the reason is, But what I do know is that in these situations where somebody comes in and accuses somebody of something really heinous with zero evidence, there should be consequences, because there are so many people who are telling the truth who don't get justice. And then in situations like this, and it was a spectacle, he's an NFL star, obviously is the father of Cardi B's child, so pop culture, all the things in the mix, and we're all paying attention to it, and it was a joke. Within 30 seconds of this woman's testimony, you could tell she was lying. And I just don't understand how these people can get away with it, because it's not like he needs her money. It's not like she can give him anything. His reputation's already taken a hit, and it was a joke. I mean, zero evidence. And it's bullshit.
There you have it. When a white woman says it, you know it's bullshit. There needs to be consequences to your actions, particularly if you accuse somebody of something. And how did this even go to trial without zero evidence where it was fucking acquitted? And this is a felony we're talking about. One of the charges was a fucking felony, and that is fucking just despicable, you know? So Mila Adams, the court system that brought this bullshit trial, all of this stuff, everybody involved in this motherfucker, even Stephon Diggs, for the lack of penis control, pause. Everybody gets a car crash in this situation because you need to do better. And that's all I have. Any thoughts on that? Y'all kept track of this bullshit going on?
I was paying attention a little bit, and I did not hear that he was like acquitted in the end stuff. So of course that's how it always goes, right? Like the ending, unless it's what everybody was like hoping for to be the big headline, you're not gonna hear about it. So yeah, no, I hadn't heard about that. I had only seen some of the stuff from the court thing that day or whatever. But
A different story. We'd heard all about it. We got convicted. Oh my god, the only thing she was serving up was cakes. I seen what he saw, but don't do it.
We all did.
Don't do it.
She has some yams back there too. Don't lie on them.
That's why we saw it. That's why he had to go to court.
Keep it in your pants, man. This all could have been avoided if you just didn't do what you did.
Yeah, you gotta chill. You gotta get.
You have to chill.
Yeah, man.
Chill the fuck out.
That's all that is, and it's not gonna be a wake up call to this guy. He's probably hitting her right now. Like that's the crazy part. He probably laid up with her right now.
I tell you what, you show me your love taking me to court. But yeah, man.
Come to the Bears for cheap, man. That's we'll check it out. We'll think about it. I'm just saying.
I mean, because if you're the private chef, like, why are you dressed like that at that man's house doing the Reebok, doing the fucking chicken wing and shit? Like, come on, man.
With the 2 burnt hot dogs, with the 2 dried out hot dogs. Get the shit the fuck out of my. What the fuck are you talking about?
That makes me question, like, is he a chef for real?
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, she's
we seen her
lady
cook?
of the night.
She wasn't no damn chef.
Have we seen her cook?
Nah, she wasn't no damn chef. She can't cook. But
that's
anyway,
crazy.
man.
But no, man, he doing too much.
Yeah,
all of his problems are female. None of his boyfriends are coming out and like giving him problems.
No, he got another one coming, bro. He got another trial, and it's a dude.
Oh, see, never mind.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, all the women in his life are messy, but all the dudes seem to be like, just quiet. They put off.
Feeding frenzy, dog. But anyway, man, let's listen to some music. Let's do it. This week we got rapper Squeaks and producer John Canada. They recently dropped the whole project, but we're gonna play one joint from the project. Dolly's Ocelot. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. I'm from Chicago and we don't say nothing about ocelots and shit. But make sure you mute your mics. Let's check it out.
Do me a favor, man. Next time you come to my neighborhood, man, matter of fact, don't even come to my neighborhood without permission. You want to go to Survive? Park in fucking Jackson Ward or something. Yo. What you know about a sweet bird? Bad to the body bag, baby, do your research. The one who got the critics all sour when my name's rolling past 50 miles per hour, man. I'm on the heels of the leopards, wolves in the sheepskins plotting on a shepherd. Hell's bells ringing them up, and I ain't gotta reap no dead to bring them all up, man. Listen, I've been one with the earth since the dawn of the gator's eyes rose to the surface. You asking God what's your purpose, but now I'm here to find lines laying with the serpents. To me, it's just a day in my life. Another Yates in the grave, baby, play with the pipes. Yeah, and when my casket drops, I'm coming back as the Dali's ocelot. Pretty. Let me ask y'all a question, man. So you see it from my angle. You know the first of the fallen? I bet you ain't know he was an angel. Now, when I came out the gallows, I seen a little light peeking out through the narrows. Yeah, and through the dark I maneuvered to the beams poking out from the top of that suit. Great. The underground got a scene with a style so dirty it's impossible to clean. Got me living like a circus freak. It's hard to breathe when you're sleeping under purple sheets. Get it? I'm still dreaming in the dark age. Split tongue off a razor blade parfaits. I got the seraphim in me and a fire under my ass, so please don't tempt me. Motherfucker, I ain't friendly. Stab you in the back with the same dagger you lent me. And now I'm eating out your pasta pot. Signing off, truly yours, Dolly's ocelot. Check it. I seen the works of the great, the ants on the clock, time dripping off the slate. Yeah, I had a dream, surrounded by bees over pomegranate seeds. Yeah, I was an arsonist, a burning flame metamorphed to a narcissist. But the sun still shines, and the James still dirty, and the waves still violent. What?
There you have it. Squeaks, produced by John Canada. I think they're from Boston. I might be wrong, but the name of the project is Celtic Pride. So I'm gonna assume they're from somewhere in the Northeast in there. But there you have it. So first up, we got Hotel first in the hot seat. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
I mean, thumbs down. It was underwhelming.
Damn.
I was underwhelmed. I tried to like it. I was looking like it wasn't that it was terrible. It wasn't that it was bad, but it wasn't necessarily good. It was very mediocre. It's like background rap.
Elevator music rap, huh?
Yeah, like if I was at like a let me think, like a stand-up poetry, like slam poetry jam. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's like if I was at a slam poetry joint and like in between sets, this is what I would hear. And that's why I have to give this a thumbs down. It's like it's not bad, but it's not good.
Okay, gotta respect the opinion, dog. Gotta respect it. Obi, dog, what are your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely respect the opinion. For me, it is a thumbs up, but I do agree with Hotep that there is like, I don't know if underwhelming is the right word for my take, but I see where Hotep's coming from, and like if the whole album is that sound, I haven't heard obviously anything other than this one song, then I would start to creep into the thumbs down because it would start to like, it's like enjoyable still, but it doesn't like hook me and catch me in like that. Like this one song is good, but if that was, if and I have a feeling it's not that. I'm sure they switch it up and they got different sounds and styles and flows and all that good stuff. But yeah, if it were just more of this, then I would lean into a thumbs down. But this track I enjoyed as its own.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That leaves me. I'll put the pressure on me, dog. All right, we got one up, one down. Now, normally, like every week, I normally just kind of like let people's like song play and let their radio or whatever just kind of rock. I didn't do that this week. I was a little bit, my bad. I wasn't as prepared. I just kind of played this a couple times, formulated my thoughts. Actually, that project is on our possible review list, so one of us should probably check it out eventually. But yeah, this to me wasn't good. I agree with Hotep. It wasn't good. It wasn't really bad. It just was kind of exists. It exists, right? There's nothing I'm gonna probably run back. It's nothing I can bash. It's not like, oh, the production was trash, the bars was terrible. It was just very run of the mill to me. So yeah, this is one of them cases where it definitely probably will behoove me to hear more of that shit, right? That'll kind of let me know, like, okay, are you trending up? Are you trending down? Just based off this one song, this is nothing I'm gonna hit skip on. This is something I'll let rock if it was to come on. I think it is kind of refreshing to hear like actual hip hop. This is just straight up like Beastie Boys fucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like this is straight up and down. So just in the way they paid homage, they got the scratching in there. I do like the elements of old school paying homage to the roots of hip hop. So just for that type of deal, I'm gonna lean up. I'm gonna lean the thumbs up on this particular track. I definitely have to hear more, right? But this is not something that's terrible. Definitely is shows or flashes of what it could be, right? It's flashes of what it could be. So I think for that, it's worth a thumbs up. And I'm definitely gonna check out some. I think everybody should. Of course, we always give the disclaimer, like this is just one song. Definitely check out these people. And see if you actually like it, but mostly thumbs up. So
it means, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
It gets the people going. So good job, man. Let me pull up their socials here, which is that's one of the knocks I will give you, Cats. He's with this record label, Gritty City Records, which I was able to find their social media. They included it in when they reached out. And thank you for reaching out, by the way, man. If you want to reach out, you want to have your song played on here, definitely reach out to us. But Gritty City Records right here. So make sure y'all go follow them. It's actually a stable of artists they got over there. Celtic Pride is the project they just dropped with Squeaks and John Canada. These cats right here. All right. And then if you want to follow him, which one of my knocks, bro, you can't have a private fucking Insta, bro. Make it public. Make a new one if you don't want people to see pictures of your children and shit like that. But you definitely gotta clean that up. John Canada right here, John Canada Beats. Make sure y'all go follow him. He's a producer, does more shit. So make sure y'all check him out. Any last thoughts or final thoughts, man? All right. So
I'm gonna check these guys out. I'm gonna give the album. I'm gonna give the album a go through and then like form an opinion based on that. But just based on this song, then I'm not. No.
Yeah, it was that was a hard one to kind of judge. I would say shout out to Cam out there. It was atmospheric without any edge. Yeah, it was a little milquetoast, dog. It was just a little milquetoast to me, But like I said, it necessarily wasn't bad, I just wanted more. I need something to make you stand out a little bit more, All right, so let me close this. But if nothing else on that, we'll move right into our next topic we got at hand. As we know, at least I know it, because shit only probably like 2 hours from me. Rolling Loud is coming to Orlando this year. Or do they have more than one? Do they do more than one of those? Like a West Coast
Not
one?
that I know of.
Or some
I don't
shit.
know. Yeah, you might be right.
So this actually has changed since even I just pulled this was what, the 4th, 3 days ago. NBA YoungBoy has dropped out. I think Ken Carson is now headlining that day.
Oh shit, is that right?
That is right. Yes, sir. So he pulls
damn,
out.
what the fuck? Not that it changes anything for me, but just like damn.
Yep. And I think Pooh Shiesty was on there originally. Of course.
Yeah, I did see that.
He making it.
I'm thinking he might not make that one.
Yeah, and if you look here, I believe, what was it, on Sunday? I know Jay Wick was on one of these, and I don't think he's gonna be making it either.
He might be right.
Yep, Jay Wick was supposed to be on Sunday. I don't think he's gonna be making it either. He almost made the Crash Dummy this week, but I had to call an audible because of the news. But going back to the topic at hand, they just dropped the lineups of 2026. Don Toliver, Playboy Cardi, now Ken Carson instead of NBA Youngboy headlining. The replies are already a mess of people asking where half the artists are, between travel issues for guys like Nims and set time confusion. Are these massive festivals becoming too chaotic to manage? And at what point does the vibe of Rolling Loud stop being worth the headache of constant lineup shifts and last minute changes? So, do y'all think these festivals are worth it these days?
I mean, this particular lineup is a no for me, so no.
I mean, Rolling Loud as a festival, it's like, again, it's festival culture. It's everything that surrounds that. People don't want to pay all that money to be hot, cramped together. The food sucks. The everything's bad. You're using porta potties, security robbing people. Like, it's concert culture got to change. That's how that has to go.
Yeah, they just recently rolled out the new one now. So you got
Because the lineup's nice. I see Don Toliver. I would go to that. I see Cardi. I would go to that. But at the same time, it's everything surrounded.
Bro, they still got Pooh Shiesty on Saturday and they still got John Wick on Sunday. Like, who the fuck is running this? Do y'all think they're gonna show up?
I mean, he might be there.
Pooh? Jay.
No,
I
Pooh
think Wick
Shiesty
might
be
make
there.
it.
What was that?
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty might make it.
How Pooh Shiesty gonna make it, dog?
Hey, if you can rob Gucci with an ankle monitor on, you can do anything. Like, I didn't believe that shit at first, but now I believe he can do anything.
Shit, one of them already pleading. Man, Pooh Shiesty ain't gonna be that, dog. Pooh Shiesty's in the Fed, dog. Memphis rapper, April 6th, Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty remained behind bars that a federal judge in Dallas denied him bond. So he's not going nowhere. So this is not.
Yeah, and I mean, this is May 8th. This is tomorrow. It starts. So
Justin Bieber's gonna FaceTime him on stage, and he's gonna do that whole route.
He's gonna do a jail phone.
Hey man, it's gonna be classic too. He's gonna be the first rapper to do a first date in. It's crazy.
Yo. But speaking of which, we kind of heard the whole festival talk and all that other shit, right? They are streaming this whole thing. Amazon Music secures exclusive global live stream rights for Rolling Loud Orlando. So I'm not sure if you got to pay for the stream or if you have, Amazon already. You can, like they did the Kendrick joint, you can just watch it. But do y'all think that's a good idea to be able to stream the festival? Do y'all think that takes away the allure of actually having to go, or would that take away from the sales, or is it just another avenue for advertisement of the festival?
That's just ad revenue. I feel like people go to festivals like that just to say they went to festivals like that. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a bucket list festival. And then people will get there and realize, like, yo, like, festivals kind of suck because there's a lot of shit going on. Like, the concerts would be great, but like everything about the festival itself sucks.
You're gonna miss a bunch of people too, right? You only get to see a fraction of what you really want to.
Well, they sell like these 3-day passes. Like, you got to pay. You could pay for each individual day if it's one person that you want to watch or something like that, or you can buy like the whole 3-day pass. So that's why I wonder, like, with these constant lineup changes, like, can I request if I'm buy the 3-day pass and because I really want to see NBA Youngboy and he's not going to be there, do I get a refund? Can I complain? How does that even work? Do they put a note on there or basically a disclaimer that if somebody cancels or can't show up, you can't get your bread back? You feel me? So
probably, right? I mean, I don't know, but I would guess based on experiences in the past that they're pretty much like, yeah, if anything happens or changes, we'll let you know if you get a refund. That's usually how it works.
Hey, buddy, these are rappers. You know, they do rapper shit sometimes and shoot up clubs and do attempted murder and go to a club and perform a couple hours later, shit like that. So yeah, you can't get your money back. Yeah,
it's like a baseball game when you're like, you buy a ticket. Hey, if you get hit with a ball, that's on you. You know, you can't sue us. Eat shit.
I agree, man. This is nasty. Now, like my question earlier, have y'all ever been to any of these festivals before? Or would you even go to? If you haven't been, would you go to a festival?
I've been to a music festival before, but not in a long time. And I don't know. It would take something. It would have to be super right type of one for me to go, and that's super unlikely based on my taste in music and what I'd be willing to pay for.
Yeah, I'm too washed to be going to a motherfucking festival. It's a bunch of fucking loud, sweaty ass fucking kids running around. Fucking yeah, just doesn't sound like a good time to me, dog. But I can get the appeal for the younger crowd and stuff like that. I wonder, you actually get the bang for your buck as far as like being able to see multiple acts in a day, being able to do that. I'm sure it's probably more for the vibe, the ambiance of being in this area. We all know live music is much different than like listening to a CD or listen to a track or streaming some shit, right? The vibe and the energy of people there. So I feel you, but I probably would never take my ass to a festival these days. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. You got people.
How about you, Hotep? You been? Hotep, you been to a festival?
I've been to a few. I've been in Bonnaroo. I haven't made it to like Orlando. That's another thing. I'm not about to travel all
Yeah,
that
that's
fucking
fair.
length. Just like if the festival not near me already, I'm probably not going.
Yeah, no, that is fair.
Oh, you ain't got no chilling, bro. Take your ass
Like
out.
festivals, no. Concerts, yeah, I've been to a couple concerts, but festivals, nah. Because it's everything surrounding it. The flying out there, it costs so much money. And by that point, I'm going to just watch it on Amazon.
Yeah, no, when I went to a festival, I was 17, and so me and some friends drove.
Yeah, that's some young people shit where mom and dad are footing the bill. And
well, that's not for me, but I feel you, yes.
You worked your whole summer, like, for this. You got you a summer job. You stacked those, like, 8 paychecks, and you went to go see Uzi on stage. And it was great, and I'm proud of you. But that shit was not fun.
I had fun. Also, I've been working since I was 13 years old, so I feel you. But yeah, no, I wish it was eight paychecks over a summer. That would be dope as fuck. But no, but yeah, no, and
It's
also
certain-
not Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, not Lil Uzi, dog. He putting dirt on your name. Who the fuck going to see Uzi? But yeah, I think that's one of the things that's like probably better when you're younger anyway, dog. I couldn't imagine trying to see. I went to like Vegas at like fucking 30, 32 or some shit. And I'm like, this is fucking terrible. If I went at probably like 22, it'd be like, yo, this is lit. You feel me? But you go to like Vegas at like 30, you're like, what the fuck? I'm just supposed to walk the strip drunk all day? Like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You feel me? So certain
Basically.
I don't get Vegas allure. You feel me? So I
It's
think
for alcoholics and gambling addicts. Once I walked into the Taco Bell and they were trying to put liquor in my slushie, I realized exactly where the hell I was at. It's like I didn't know Taco Bell had a liquor license. When the fuck did this happen?
everybody just walking with those big ass drinks you get, with the straw, like the Mardi Gras fucking drinks. It's like, bro, this is it in the fucking desert. I can do this like in Aruba, probably have more fun. This is not cool. See a beach. But yeah, any thoughts? Are you gonna check out the Rolling Loud? You think, at least the streaming part?
No, I'm gonna watch the clips and I'm gonna go on about my life.
What do you think about Ken Carson replacing Playboy Cardi? You think that's NBA YoungBoy? You think that's a good move, dog?
I mean, NBA YoungBoy kind of the biggest rapper out right now, so it's not a good move. But then again, like, who could have replaced him that isn't already headlining?
Yeah, especially last minute like that, like what, 2 days?
Yeah, last minute. And Ken Carson has a fan base, but it's not NBA YoungBoy's fan base.
No, not even close. No disrespect to him, but not even close, dog. Honestly, some of those people that's under that bill on that day may have been like a bigger art. Sexy Red might be. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sexy Red have a bigger fan base than Ken Carson. I don't know.
I would say yeah.
Yeah, I would, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right. Any last thoughts on Rolling Loud? All right, let's pull this up. Making good time. I like it. I fucking like it. Westside Gunn currently going back and forth with producer Sovereign. I believe that's how you pronounce the name, Sovereign, over missing royalty payments. So this is the original tweet that like kicked everything off. She put this up right here. Was never paid any royalties. Was crazy is I could have ate for a couple more nights with it, but that's the industry. That's why I haven't had the willpower to continue on what I'm owed and don't never get. I didn't get a dime in royalties for this song. Biggest posse cut this era. And she's speaking about Hell on Earth Part 2 by Westside Gunn, featuring Benny the Bush and Conway the Machine. Has officially approximately 16 million streams on Spotify. The track averages 10,000 new streams daily, right? And then people go on, of course, everybody's a fucking record executive giving her advice or whatever, right? But I think the big thing in this is Westside Gunn actually responded to this. Let me pull this up real quick. And then he goes, if you ever load up internet. My God. Twitter, Elon, fix your shit, man. I pay for
Everybody
the good.
Like and reshare the podcast.
Yeah, but you got these people thinking I played and robbed you. Basically, look at all clown ass hecklers because their lives. There, West Side. There, man. You're a rapper. You be poetic, nigga. Lives miserable and want to play off your downfall. People can't wait to see Westside Gunn lose because I make people hate their lives just by living mine. You know, I've always supported you and showed you love and have zero reason to take anything from you. And you know that the world don't throw. So any little thing here comes the fucking bums with capes on, man. I'm having an aneurysm reading these fucking tweets, dog. But she has said she never mentioned Gunn. I mentioned royalty payments, which is a label issue that I've been confronting for years. I never once at you or your name, never claimed you didn't pay me. Twitter did that. Try and see it from my perspective. I'm just trying to make ends meet with my craft. So there you have it. Is this a case of a producer fumbling the bag because you want to run to fucking Twitter instead of handling your business like you should? What do y'all think, man?
Yeah, I mean, I never think it's a great look. It just depends. It also kind of depends, and this is unfortunate, on how it plays out, right? Like from some of what I've seen, some of the last stuff I ended up seeing was that she didn't have her business right, and like she didn't have some of her royalty shit set up properly or something like. So then that ends up making you look bad, right? Where like if you do end up coming out on the right side and it's like, oh, she wasn't getting paid and blah, 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 then nobody's complaining typically, or very fewer people.
ASCAP wouldn't have let that happen to you, sweetheart.
I don't think she's ready. I think I've seen people like putting it in the chat, like you need to register this to get your, you know what I mean? It might be just sitting there waiting for you. Or I've already done that and did this. And
couldn't have, because BMI would have had you paid within the next fiscal look.
Yeah. And you know, I hate to say it because, you know, I don't want to typecast anybody or whatever, but I think old girl's supposed to be like an OnlyFans girly. This is like produces one of her other hustles. You feel me? So it's like maybe you were too busy doing some other shit instead of getting, you know what I'm saying? Do you really want to focus? Understand we all gotta hustle, right? We all gotta hustle. But if
I don't think I'm paying the OnlyFans girl neither.
I'm not. I don't think so either. But
and I don't even stiff people. Like don't get it misconstrued. Like I pay my debts. If you do something for me, I'm gonna pay you up front. But the OnlyFans girl, like, yeah, I'm giving you the runaround. Just off GP.
Honestly, that is an interesting like career arc, like OnlyFans producing dope beats that Griselda rapping on. Kind of an interesting segue. But
like, what's that shit? It's like Hustle and Flow, except she's all the characters.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit! And that is a good movie. We needed. Let's write that up.
Man, look
It's
here,
Hustle
bro.
and Flow, except she's DJ and his host.
Yo, go ahead and get
And
your
she
yeah.
got smacked herself.
Get you a yeah ho. That was beautiful. That was articulated beautifully.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I think in this case, man, you got to have your business in order. I also think, bro, like you clearly have a channel to West Side, right? Hit them up if you think the business or the money ain't right, bro. It was unnecessary. Like, people need to have more coof about themselves. Like, you need to have more tactfulness about yourself. I will say, I seen people off this interaction hitting her up for beats. So maybe it did work in her favor. You feel me? But do we think West Side want to work with you after that anymore? You feel me? So I don't know. Was it worth it to maybe sever that relationship? You know what I mean? So
I mean, some people like leverage the social capital of that man tweeting at her. Like some people are just like, yo, if I can't get paid, I could at least tell people like, hey, you see West Side Gun? I'm beefing with him. It's like that'll get them paid by somebody else just because it like that legitimizes them as an artist. It's like a weird dynamic that I see in the industry.
I
Where
mean,
people
that's
are
true.
like,
And that
people are like
they're
very quick to say like, hey, such and such doesn't like me. And that'll
yeah,
be
and they're
like that legitimizes them or some shit. I don't know. The music industry's strange. If you're not in it, don't get in it. That's the best way I can put it. It's weird.
man. There's artists out there that don't like West Side too, so they'll happily still buy beats, right? They'll still even more reason to connect, maybe, like Hotep said.
It's a popularity contest. It's everybody's a mean girl except they rappers and they rap about being like street niggas, but everybody a mean girl, even the behind the scenes characters. Like, people be gatekeeping shit and they don't even have the keys to the gate. Like, the music industry is so strange. It's so strange. Like,
don't ain't that much of a fall float. Shot the can. It's people that, and then it's always weird too. The dynamic, the weirdest dynamic to me is people that be like brag about being blocked by like other people and shit. It's like, yo, West Side Gun got me blocked. It's like, okay,
yeah,
like, okay, like, what did you do to get blocked?
yeah, like that. Like, I knew a guy and he was so excited that Math Hoffa finally said something back to him. It's just like shit like that. Like, that legitimized you, huh? Like, come on, man. You're that dude now, right? Like,
I've been blocked by half the industry. Yeah, fuck
wait,
yeah.
bro, that's not a flex. Like,
yeah, that's weird.
That's the opposite of what I want in life.
Yeah, like you're burning bridges. You should not be proud to burn bridges. But some people see that, and I don't want her to like be in that situation where you like burning bridges because you want to. The oohs and ahs from social media don't always translate to album sales or people checking out your music, as we saw with like the master student dude who for some reason got me fucking blocked. I ain't do nothing to the motherfucker, but it doesn't always translate to like sales. You know what I'm saying? You mess around, have 10, 20,000 people a kiki and a ha to your tweets or to your Instagram post or whatever, but then you look at like monthly listeners and it's like 100, so is it worth it? It's not worth it to get the claps from the peanut gallery that just loves drama. To be honest, they like drama. They love seeing somebody else in some messy shit. And then as a result, you're burning bridges and you're still not getting the result that you want, which is the listenership, right? So to me, that ain't worth it, dog. Hopefully they can resolve this situation. I'm not sure if they did. It might be some shit after this. I didn't really keep track of what was going on as far as the back and forth, but hopefully they can work that shit out because that was a dope beat. You feel me? That was a dope track. So what do y'all think? Any last thoughts on that joint?
there are other ways to go about getting paid. And if you just didn't do your business up front, then that's kind of your fault. I mean, trying to guilt trip the man online, it's never gotten anybody anywhere. Like,
right.
calling me out online is not gonna make me be like, you know what? Let me open my Cash App and send this person X amount of dollars. Like, no, now you're on my nerves about some shit that
Right.
probably wasn't even for me anyway. I'm the artist. You were supposed to go through like 3 other people, and they were
Exactly.
supposed to pay you. I was never supposed to pay you. That was never coming out my pocket. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's levels to this. It's like I said, I don't know. Some people just need to be legitimized through vitriol.
Honestly, once the transaction is over with, the transaction. So if I pay you $1,000 for a beat or $2,000, whatever the price of that beat is, that's it. The transaction is done, right? If you go and you turn around and that beat makes a hit song and that hit song goes on to get millions of streams, then okay. You feel me? Like, that's something you negotiate when you sell the beat. I want points. I want future royalties or whatever. But if you're saying I'm giving you $5,000 for this, you pay $5,000, you get to use this beat exclusively, then that's on you. The transaction is done. You got your $5,000, and that's what I bought it for, is to make money off of it. But to be honest with you, that may have 16 million streams on Spotify, but what these people get, like, pay like half of a penny for a stream, it may not be as much money as you really think it is. You feel me? So I don't know, man. It's not like that's being used to a motion picture soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? That's the theme of the fucking next Madagascar movie from fucking Disney or some shit. It's not generating that type of money. It's not a Michael Jackson fucking timeless hit. So
And even if it was, you should have negotiated that up front. Don't start trying to do better business now that the song done hit off. Like, no, you got paid your bands. And we went on. Like, yeah, I mean, if it gets successful, you have writing credits on it or you have production credits, but that's kind of just where that ends if you didn't negotiate that up front.
exactly. It almost reminds me like those auctions. You see them auctions, they had people buy those old drug dealer cars, and it's like, oh, somebody found $1 million in a hidden compartment. It'd be like the state coming back like, no, we want that million. We want half of that $1 million to sell you that.
Nah,
no, the transaction is done, dog. I gave you 10,000 for the car. It just happens to be fucking Al Capone's car, and it was $1 million. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can't be mad about that at the end, dog. Any last thoughts? JPEG, what was that?
I said, do better business.
Exactly. Focus on the beats, less on the OF. All right, let's see. JPEG Mafia speaks on his phrase, all my heroes are cornballs.
Most of them are dumbasses. And no, I don't think musicians
all my
are
man's just like
most
Blade.
of them are dumbasses, and most of them don't know how to be adults. And I think we should start listening to rappers and musicians less on real world issues, because these people are multimillionaires and they have no context to anything. You know, I have money as well, but it's like, you can put me in there too. Don't care. Don't listen to what I say about anything. But all I'm saying is this: before I got into the music industry, I worked regular jobs. I struggled to pay rent. I was a regular motherfucking person. And then at 28, I started making money. So I think I'm a little bit different. But yeah, no, I wouldn't listen to. I wouldn't. Who the fuck would you be who would be a role model today? You know, like most of this shit is just goofy ass weird people with nothing to say, saying everything about everything and having no context to shit. They're not real people. Do not listen to multimillionaires about real world issues. They don't know. No, I don't think musicians.
Okay, so you got $1 million. I can't listen to you. I hope to aspire to get to the point where you motherfuckers don't listen to me anymore. But to go back to the topic at hand, is as fans, is it possible, even responsible, to separate the art that gives us life from the personal and often uninformed politics of the artist, or does their platform come with an inherent depth to be better informed? What do y'all think about what JPEG said, dog? Should you be listening to Billie Eilish about not eating bacon and shit?
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with him. I feel like, yeah, that's what we've been saying on this podcast, kind of, right? It's like, yeah, people don't need to be listening to most artists about their thoughts on the world and shit like that, like, especially nowadays.
It's like, yo, I promise you don't care.
Yeah, you can't relate. You don't really care. And yeah, half of you guys sound dumb as shit. So I mean, yeah.
I can give an example, like MIA.
Here we go.
Oh shit.
MIA
Had
is
another
like
donkey of the week or whatever it is.
she's a what's it called?
Crash dummy.
Yeah, she keep doing stupid shit. Like here recently, I can't defend her. Like she talked herself out of a job. That's on her. But when her career first started, she was actually like part of a movement. I believe her father was part of the Tamil Tigers, and they were a rebel organization trying to take back. I forget what country she's from. Wherever Tamil is from, somewhere over there. Her father was part of that like movement, and I respected that about her, and I got her in a lot of trouble because that movement was labeled as a terrorist organization solely because they were fighting against like American imperialism or European imperialism. So she started off like that. When the activism is real, no one cares. Like there's a lot of pushback or no one cares. Like no one cares to actually dive deep and see what the problem really is.
Yeah. At the same time, I think just necessarily putting a blanket statement saying don't listen to multimillionaires, it's kind of crazy because I mean a lot of millionaires that come from like he kind of contradicted himself because he was like, don't listen to but don't listen to me, but I come from nothing. Yeah, he's like, I didn't pay. Like, bro, a lot of people came from nothing, dog. Jeff Bezos came from fucking nothing, right? You know what I mean? So it's like,
I hate this notion that you got to be poor in order to have life experience or to have any sort of like, I don't know, grit about your life. We glorify poverty too much. Like, why I got to be broke in order for my opinion to matter? That don't even fucking make sense. Like it really depends on things. Like a person who has some money, I'm more inclined to listen to you because I view money like next to success. So if you have success from the fruits of your labors, I'm gonna listen to that as opposed to some broke dude who's always right about everything. Like there's an ebb and a flow to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there's never been a situation where I've been at a dinner table and then I've thought to myself, this guy's giving me great advice, but he makes too much money, so I can't like really fuck with that. Like he's seeing too much paper, so I can't really take his word for it.
Facts.
No, that's true.
That bum on the corner, I need to listen to him about my what stocks do you think I should buy? But
yeah, no, this guy in a tent, you ain't seeing no paper, you ain't seeing no bitches. Let me ask you about my life.
True.
My boss got me fucked up. How should I like?
Now I do know a few people that are more well off now that they have told me they grew up poor, right? But they've been rich for so long that they don't understand some things, or like they kind of do, kind of don't, right? Like they don't understand. You got to watch out what you buy online because you might get totally scammed, and like I can't afford to get scammed on some bullshit, right? And like pay $500 for a $50 item. They can, and so they're not even going to look into it or stress it, and they would tell me buy it. That's a good deal. You know what I mean? But really, it's like if I just look into it as a person that's more skeptical of the price, I'll find out like, no, that's not a good deal. And I need to know that, whereas they don't. So, it all depends on the situation and what people are talking about and, how people everybody's different. That's why it's broad statements like that are tricky for sure.
You have to know your source. Like, why are you asking a rich person? Why are you asking a millionaire about paycheck to paycheck problems? You could have asked somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, check your sources first. Don't go up to this rich guy asking him poor people questions. Then, like, tell him, oh, well, you don't understand. You don't get it. Like, motherfucker, you knew we wasn't in the tax bracket together when you asked me that. Don't ask me that.
That's true. You could also be like, but you are standing next to me and I'm poor. So, like, I
mean, we both got a Wells Fargo account. Like, we both got to go to the bank sometimes. Poor people and rich people mingle together more than people want to admit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like rich people don't just live in underground bunkers and shit all the damn time. Like they come up. They be at Starbucks.
That is true. They love Starbucks.
Bro,
Public transportation. There are
Oh,
so many
shit.
rich people on public transportation.
facts, bro.
Like,
Some of
I'm
these
telling you,
people
they're
still work. I'm telling you, bro. There are people who have $1 million in the bank and just work just because they fucking need to be out the house. They don't like their wife or some shit. They just, I don't know what the fuck it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
There are
'Cause I
people in Phoenix, Arizona, right now paying $120,000 a year just so they could go to a country club that their wife can't get into.
Yeah, I think I don't know which one of y'all brought up the good point though. It's like, but you should differentiate what you're asking a person about. It also matters how long you've been rich, right? Like I was watching the interview not too long ago and they was asking 50 Cent about like gas prices, and I was like, when was the last time you pumped gas? He was like, shit, I don't I don't remember last time I pumped no gas. You know what I mean? So it's like, of course, he's not gonna feel the same pain you feel when I was on a rant today paying $5.18 fucking cent for a gallon of motherfucking. I'm mad right now thinking about
Just
shit,
thinking
right?
about it. Right? I gotta go get gas tomorrow. You got me hot right now.
I only got half a
Yep.
tank. I might have to get another one in 2-3 days, right? So that's problems that we have to face. But then again, at the same time, depending on who you asking the advice about, maybe I would ask 50 Cent about how do you break into the record industry, right? Or maybe how do you fucking develop a hook or some shit. Maybe I'm not gonna ask him about like, where do you shop at? Do you think Kroger's is better than fucking Winn-Dixie or some shit? Like, I'm not gonna do that. But I can't ask him about certain things. So nobody should be a one-stop shop. Like, I shouldn't be fucking like asking Billie Eilish what about her ideas about global politics, right? That's fucking stupid. I may ask her how to carry a note, right? Who produces your shit. So that's that idol shit. Separate your idols or stop idolizing people. Separate who you get your advice from. And nobody should be like a one-stop shop because that's basically cultism at that point. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be caught up in that.
Also, if somebody think different from you, that don't make them stupid. That just make them a different person.
Facts.
I feel like people will ask you a question and they'll have what you supposed to say in their head already. And if you don't say that, then you're retarded.
Shout out to K. I went to rehab with a few. That's where they would be at, bro.
Yeah, they be there. They be there.
They be there. Shit,
That's a
jail.
good
They be in the
spot to
drunk
find
tank. The little fucking rich little fucking. I've been in the drunk tank with a couple of millionaire kids. Oh man, did y'all see the beef between? Y'all see the beef between JPEG Mafia and Earl?
I wouldn't call that beef. That's two very nice guys having a disagreement. I don't want to hear this in the music from either party. I like Earl Sweatshirt. I tolerate JPEG Mafia for about 2 songs. It's the production's all over the place. I can't really get into it. But I don't want to hear either of them get on the beat and attack the other one because no, that's not what hip hop needs right now.
Earl Sweatshirt diss track. That would be some. You know what? Fucking do it. I want to hear what that sounds like, dog. Why not? We're already in this chaos. We got fucking rats spreading viruses all over the place. Gas is $6. Let's get a fucking Earl Sweatshirt fucking. Let's get a beef, dog. I want to hear it. Let's go full chaos. But I couldn't imagine certain people. I just can't imagine beef, and I couldn't imagine Earl beefing. I think the last thing I seen about him was talking about like different jazz artists having a disagreement about like music or something. It's like, nah, bro, you way too chill, weeded out, and just knowledgeable to be engaging in some bullshit. I just don't see it either. So
absolutely, that's not. Neither of them would benefit from that.
Yeah, big facts. Did y'all check out did the experimental rap album actually come out yet? I know he's about to bring that out.
No, but I will tell you that Scaring the Hoes with him and Danny Brown is unlisten-toable.
That's a hell of a word, unlistener.
It's unlisten-toable. I like Danny Brown. A lot of his shit's very like avant-garde rap. It's an acquired taste for a lot of people. But that Scaring the Hoes tape where it was just like, no, this is just a collection of bad songs.
How else are you gonna scare the hoes, dog? You can't scare the hoes with good music. It has to be.
You can scare the hoes with some West Side Gun, a little Benny here and there. Like that's scaring the hoes music.
West Side Gun scares. Brr, bah, bah, bah. I don't know.
This, hey, cut on some West Side Gun and watch how tense and uncomfortable the hoes get. They're like, what is that? Can we turn this off? They're not trying to hear
all he says.
What is he talking about? They're not trying to hear that. They're not trying to hear that.
The show has gone off the rails, folks.
Tyler, the creator, he used to make scaring the hoes music until like he the hoes now.
Who, Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler, the creator.
I think he still scares the hoes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Depending on what hoes you're around.
The hoes love Tyler, the creator now.
You gotta differentiate the hoes though. You can't just. There's like upscale hoes. There's hood hoes. I don't think you can throw on to this day Tyler. Bro, you from Chicago. You can't go into no fucking house party in Chicago throwing no fucking Tyler the Creator. You think so?
He don't make house party vibes.
Yeah, but it'd be hoes at the house party. I don't think Tyler the Creator would get played at the places where the hoes reside. And maybe if you go to the LA house party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to differentiate, I think, the areas.
The frat party definitely playing Tyler.
Yeah. The fucking Asher Roth fucking shit. Like, you can play that shit someplace. White hoes loved. Cam would know. The king of the whites. Under the algorithm, this episode is definitely getting demonetized if it would ever demonetized.
Nah,
So
we're good.
Whatever y'all are listening to, let me know. This is our time to big up any artists that may be on the playlist that people don't know. Maybe artists that's bubbling, just maybe somebody that's in your personal playlist that you think is dope. Whoever wants to start can start.
All right, I'll go. All right, I know everybody gives me a hard time about the Chicago stuff, so I get it. I know. But today I'm going to shout out, and I mentioned this guy before, but with some others this time. Rufus Sims and Jujilla have teamed up with the producer Excellence for the album Put That on Everything. And the song I'm picking out this week is On My Soul. That's one that's got a music video, so people can go check that out if they want. And yeah, it's just a super soulful, like jazzy album with these guys spitting and doing exactly what they do. Two of the best in Chicago. So yeah, check that out. On My Soul, off the album Put That on Everything, from Rufus Sims, Jujilla, and Excellence.
Okay. Dope. Hotep, you been listening to anybody lately, dog?
Nobody really underground. I've been listening to a lot of Don Toliver here recently. Momo Boyd, she's made it back into the rotation. She fell off for about a week, but no, she's back. I don't see a lot of people talking about her, which is crazy because she makes good music. Her demographic is kind of small, so that's why I'm gonna say that she's under the radar right now, even though she is kind of getting a big push.
Yeah, because she was on the Keem album, right?
Yeah, she was on the Keem album.
Nice.
Okay, it's dope. Shout out to this cat just sent us not too long ago releasing the project Deontay Hitchcock. He got some joints on there with like Black, Samara Sin, who's dope. Child is Major. So check it out. He got a new project, Junkie in the Sun. Got some low-key shit on there. Deontay Hitchcock. Make sure y'all check that out. I think that's about it, man. I also been checking out the what's that? Fuego Bass, that's his name, with Benny the Butcher. Probably provide a review pretty soon for that. You know, not really underground because he's with Griselda, but I've had that little project in rotation. Pretty decent project, man. I can't complain too much. I think that's about it, man. So, of course, the last minute. Look at the time. 1 minute, 49 seconds. That might be a record. We got 68 people in here. We need to get up to 100 before we get up out here. Otherwise, we're going to sit here and do a telethon like we're raising kids for Shriners, goddammit. But nah, we appreciate everybody for coming through. Salute to Cam, too. He just submitted one. A1 Beans. That's a hell of a name, dog.
Yeah, he sent that to me today. I got to listen to that.
Album called Break Yourself. All right, man. Make sure y'all check that out. A1 Beans, Break Yourself. Bro, that just made me think of something. Y'all see that Ricky Rubio fucking shit where he was like, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself or some shit? Did you see that fucking like press conference shit, bro? I know people don't
think
keep up
so.
with politics, but oh my god, bro, this administration is fucking killing. He said, "Iran better break yourself for you." I said, "Oh no, the man been listening to Wu-Tang Clan before he got on the fucking."
I was just about to say that.
Oh no, but of course, back to subject hand. The last minute, of course, I dedicated to my esteemed co-hosts who are very creative in their own right. So we'll start with you, Obi, man. What you been working on, brother?
Just reviews, I don't know. Just reviews on the website. Come check out the website. Follow everybody. That's it, man. Follow me on Instagram. That's it for the week.
It's a humble motherfucker, dog. Obi puts in major work. Salute to you, Obi, man. All the reviews, man. Listen to the music, dog. We greatly appreciate you, dog. And definitely take that hold, brother.
Thank you.
And my good brother Hotep, what you been working on, man?
Nothing major. Just working on myself. For the most part, just doing me, going to work, coming the hell home, listening to some new music here and there. I've been working on like photography, so I'm trying to do my color science, trying to get everything down pat, just on the technical side of shit.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I know you're talking about the photography shit, bro. Let me know, man, when you get that going, bro. I want to say I may actually be in your area not too long from now. I'll hit you up and let you know. But we appreciate you, Hotep, man. You always bring a different vibe to the show, dog. Not afraid to speak your mind. That's probably why you're on the run from the federales now. But we love you, brother.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
And Cam, he said OT. I bet you would know that. What's the word for like a OT? The OT fucking fan, a OTN, Otelian or some shit. That's what the fuck Cam is, dog.
OT Genesis?
Nah, bro.
And OT the real.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of what a good one would be. Real OT the real. I'm trying to think of something off real.
Realist.
I don't fucking know.
Shit. I don't know. We'll think of something. But Cam gonna be the fucking be the fucking spokesperson for that shit. Shout out to Boogie Blade, man. We appreciate you, dog. We'll try to get more people in here so you can get the banning people with that wrench you got. You feel me? So appreciate you, Boogie Blade, coming through, and Cam, man. That's all I got, man. All I've been working on is this platform, dog. I do need to get more sleep at some point, so hopefully we can bring some people on board. I did have a writer hit me up this week. I'm gonna follow up on, so stay tuned. We may have another person submitting write-ups pretty soon. Like to get a different perspective, so that's very dope. Outside of that, we appreciate all of y'all coming in. We got 67 right now. Make sure y'all check the replay. Make sure y'all share it, so next time we in the 3 figures. I don't know if the playoffs on or what, but I'm gonna give y'all
it's the verses, which is crazy. I almost said Fat Joe. It's Rick Ross and French Montana.
French. Damn, I didn't. That was tonight.
It started an hour after we started.
God damn it! Didn't even know that. I'm about to check that. It's still going.
I don't know. I didn't tune in. I just knew that it was happening.
But all right, we might be next. We got next week, one of next week's topics. But we appreciate everybody that came in and rocked with us, man. Make sure y'all share this to all your friends and family. Make sure you let them know we're trying to make that complex list next year. Right at 34. God damn it. But that's all I got. So on behalf of everybody here, I got to say peace.